found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Bennett on first down. That's complete once again to Hopkins. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
They're going to empty the backfield here, so you know this ball's likely to come out quick. They let the 4 outside receivers run deeper routes, and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Demarcus Robinson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point up and good. And the lead is down to 2. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. LA readies for its next possession. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Eckler now between the tackles. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. The Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up. Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Running on 1st down, Eckler. We're down to the 41. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7. play fake. Garoppolo rolling to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
So they're able to end that drive with 3. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Ethan Evans now. With it is Brown. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. Gets around him. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
So yet another field. Ethan Evans on now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now Brown. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 44.
21. Here we go.
To throw is Garoppolo. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Kendrick. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now here's Bennett looking to throw on 2nd down. This is caught by Robinson. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 1st down, Bennett. Here's Johnson with a reception. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Mayfield to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there, as that one good for 15 and a first. Now it's the backup Mayfield. Buying time to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darian Kendrick. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So that now back-to-back drive, CD, that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Cook. Room here to run. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a 1st down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. McPherson's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether this is something to sell. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Cook up the gut. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Okay. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Again, it's Taylor. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 2nd down, Cook. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Dalvin Cook, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a 4th quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Mayfield and the offense now. Down by 1. 34 seconds to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Herbert going to throw. Oh, and that's going to set.